They buy things they don't use. They buy things they don't use. I prayed for a young lady before they got married, brought her into one of our meetings. And then when I prayed for her, and then they said that we will keep her poor. She had worked for years, but nothing to write home about. So I said that, how do you want to keep him poor? The Spirit now said, he said, we make her to have nothing. She will work, but she will have nothing. So I said, how do you do that? And he said, we make her to buy things that she doesn't need. And so she will buy it. When she finishes, then she will realize that I don't need it. Not the shoes need baby. Then craving for other things. You will not be rich that way. The way to be rich is to control desires. Control them. Let people mock you. Let them laugh at you for a season. There are seasons that you have to know that you can't live by bread alone. Your life is not defined by certain things alone. It is defined also by being in the will of God. So when they say, you're not employed, say a man's life is not defined by having a job alone. It is also defined by being in the will of God. So this season, I am in the will of God. It is also defined by being on fire. I'm pressing for fire also. It is also defined by living a pure life for Jesus. Don't only come and try to define my life and say that you don't do this and this one has not done. A man's life is not in all of those things alone. God subject you to a process, subject you to a place, subject you to a system for a season. He answered and said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone. That's why I said that be free from all these things. Otherwise, there are temptations you can never overcome. You have to die to some things. And part of the ways you die is to understand that they have nothing in themselves. They are nothing. Nothing is nothing. If you are not free from them, you may have opportunity to even be rich and be able to help people, but you can't. You may not be able to because you will be wasting a lot of money. Don't prove anything to anybody, because that's what will lead you into trying to do many things that you are not supposed to do, so that you can keep proving. You want to prove your friends that you'll be guy, and then you go and sleep with somebody for iPhone. And the devil taketh him up into an exceeding high mountain and showed him all the kingdoms of the world and the glories of them, and said unto him, all these things will I give thee if thou will fall down and worship me. It's another level of the devil's temptation. And that's why I said we have to die to everything. We have to die to glory. There's a glory that God gives. There's an honor that God gives. But the devil now says that if you bow to me, I'll give you the whole world. But Jesus understood that his soul is more important than the whole world. And if there's anything to bow to, it is God.